So hi everybody and welcome along to spiritualonline.org. My name is Roger Richards and we're here for your spiritual and soul development. So we're live and interactive twice a week on this platform across different time zones, and it's from Sydney, Australia, and it's about 8 p.m. on a Thursday evening here, but we also have an 11 a.m. Saturday Aussie time, which is 9 p.m. Friday night Eastern time in the US and Canada. So hopefully you can join us then. You can also find us on Patreon and my YouTube channel, of course, and Rumble, which we have lots of videos edited and uploaded for you to get harmonized with the spiritual world and your higher self. So I'm going to guide you through a couple of meditative exercises. And when I say guide you, well, I'm actually partially guided by my own spiritual guides, or the collective of guides from the people who are in this group right now. So we'll be live streaming the first part of this session, and then I'll be ending the live stream, and then we'll be opening it up to our quorum, I guess, where we'll be sharing our experiences and what we received during the meditation. We may even do some intuitive messages and maybe even an extended visualization after we've done our Q&A. So if you'd like to be part of that, find us on Patreon, and it'd be lovely to have you along as a subscriber. But for now, if you can have a nice ambience in your room, some soft lighting, have some water nearby, light a candle or some incense just to set the scene in your room. And you can pause this video if you need to do that, which I suggest you do. Otherwise, we are good to go. So to begin with, we're just going to do some breathing exercises. Going to be breathing in through our nose, holding our breath for 3 or 4 seconds, and imagine that you are breathing in light. And as you are holding your breath, imagine that the light is permeating right through your mind, and then on the out breath, just neutralizing all of your emotions, whether they're happy, sad, up, down, angry, frustrated, whatever. Just let it all go. And as we neutralize our soul, we're becoming more sensitized to receiving feelings from the other side, from our guides, etc. So we're breathing in light through it, breathing in through our nose, but imagine you're breathing light into the center of your head, holding your breath for a few moments, and just relaxing on the out breath, letting go of all your emotions. And we'll continue this for a little bit longer, breathing in light, holding your breath, and then relaxing on the out breath. And again, as we're breathing in light, we also imagine that within the light is spiritual connection, all the wisdom that goes with it. And on the out breath now, just relaxing all the muscles around your face, around your eyes, around your cheeks, around your jaw, just letting any tension fall away. As we breathe in light, connecting more so to the spiritual aspect. And again, on the out breath, relaxing all the muscles around the neck and shoulders, essentially releasing ourselves from the physical body somewhat. So hopefully you're sitting comfortably, ideally feet on the floor with a straight back. And now we shall protect the space, because part of this session will be channeled along with wisdom from our guides. It's quite important for me personally to set the space, and also because we're working with a collective of guides from the people who are in the interactive live component of this. It is a collective of guides, so it's also preparing the collective space, and we can also link with each other on the higher planes to tune in and synchronize with what the guides are sending through. So great Divine Spirit, we ask that you shine your light, your love, your wisdom, your presence and protection upon our group at this time. And though we're geographically spread across the earth and also across time zones and time and space, may we be united on the soul and spiritual planes to synchronize in with the vibrations and the frequencies sent through from our guides for our own energy activation, clearing, healing, and ascension processes. We give acknowledgement to the presence of our angels and archangels, our spiritual guides, and other divine celestial beings who wish to work with us and serve with us at this time. Now you can each set your own personal intention for this session, and I will set one generally on behalf of the group. So, great Divine Spirit, we come here for our soul and spiritual development, that we may learn our life lessons more readily, to clear any past and present karma, so that we may learn all the wisdom from the day-to-day goings-on in our lives, and at the same time leading more deeply purposeful lives, aligning ourselves to our higher purpose on why we are actually here on this earth, bringing in light, love and compassion to all others in the process. Some of us come here for healing, some for learning and wisdom, others just for connection, but whatever it is, may we each receive that which will help us on our pathway at this time. Okay, just got guides coming in a little bit more closely with me now. So if you catch me yawning, it's just this shift in breathing as I'm realigning with my guides. So as we're moving in a little bit more deeply now, just focusing on the auric field around you, and just imagine, or some of you can perceive, the light that is around your physical body. So just focusing on your auric field and the space around. And now imagine or project into that space a sense of divinity and purity, that anything that is not pure or of a divine nature literally falls away into the quantum field of Earth, where it belongs. So we're entering into our own sacred place of divinity and purity. Now within your feelings, within your soul, cultivate a sense now of humility and reverence, that you are indeed about to enter into a very deeply sacred place, which is your own sacred temple. Now this mood of reverence and this sense of divinity and purity, project or expand it across from your auric field, across from your soul, right across your room, like ripples or heat waves traveling across your room, purifying, recalibrating, and literally preparing your space and the space of your sacred place. We shall now go through our chakras, which is like opening the portals to higher consciousness. So we begin with our crown chakra above your head, and we can imagine a gentle, sparkling, tingling stream of silvery amethyst light. It's coming down through the top of your head. It's tingling down through your body, down through your legs, down through your feet, and deep down into Mother Earth, travelling right down to the innermost heart chamber of Mother Earth, and then back up through her frequencies, back up through our feet, and back up through our crown to the wide universe, linking us in a perpetual flow with the spiritual world and our earthly mother. Just be aware of any subtle shifts in your feelings, in your colours, or any pictures that come to you. We move down now to our third eye, So in the center of your head, imagine that you're breathing in once more, but this time drawing in psychic impressions, intuitions, telepathic thoughts into the center of your head, like there is a movie screen inside your forehead. And holding the picture that we shall have right thinking. So we shall perceive things in their full truthfulness, objectively, and have clarity of thought, particularly in our decision making. Moving down to our throat chakra, a vortex or a portal of turquoise frequency just in the point of our larynx. So just imagine you're drawing in this light into the point behind your larynx. Then hold your breath for 3 or 4 seconds. And here we have the concept of right speech, and may our speech be imbued with words of wisdom and words that are mindful of the needs of others. And down to our heart chakra now. And here is a portal connecting us to divine love, to unconditional love, cosmic love from Source. A stream of unconditional love that at times we feel quite isolated from, but it is always present with us. And if we activate it, it becomes more powerful. Imagine this streaming into the innermost chamber of your heart. And instead of having frequencies from our earth life circulating through us just for now, have divine, unconditional cosmic love streaming into our heart chakra, circulating through our body. The love from our angels, our guides, our family ancestors and friends in spirit. And now within the depths of our own heart, our own divine spark, glowing and growing and shining back out through our heart space, through our chest cavity, right through our auric field, and right through to every corner of our room. And now moving down to our solar plexus, a portal of beautiful yellow light. And here our own higher self can connect with us a little more directly, a little more strongly, so that we may stand strong in our own authenticity, as distinct from role-playing what the world or the people around us wish us to play or wish to project upon us. And now down to our our sacral chakra, a portal of orange frequency, and just breathing in through our sacral chakra with the sense that we are activating emotional intelligence, the powers of empathy and right feeling. And now down to our base chakra, life essence itself, this red portal of beautiful, brilliant red frequency, and drawing in life essence itself through the in-breath, activating every molecule in your body with life force, abundant energy infused with courage and strength. We allow this strength and this life force to ascend into our sacral chakra, activating our powers of creativity and our self-will, our own motivation to create or co-create. And these forces imbued with our higher self at the solar plexus, and in turn imbued with love for all of creation at our heart level, then connected to our throat chakra, that we may speak our truth and receive words of wisdom that will assist us in this regard, and up to our third eye, that what we receive is aligned to our deeper sense of purpose. And again we drift out through our crown, connecting and harmonizing with the great oneness of the multiverse. So just allowing my guides to draw a little bit more closely now, and she'll find out where they'd like to take us as we go more deeply into this session. So the theme that is being brought to us is replacing the old with the new. And this theme of renewal, what is it? If you wish to renew yourself, if you wish to change, if you wish to evolve, how do you achieve that? And what is it that is required for you to relinquish or renew? Just holding our focus on this theme of renewal, replacing the old with the new. Just another minute, and then I'll bring through my guides and see where they'd like to take us. So just holding the picture of renewal, replacing the old with the new, exploring it in all configurations. And just as I go into this connection I just have this image of different guides working in the background, holding the space, and the holding the space within an atmosphere of gratitude. It is as if they are so pleased and so gracious to have this opportunity of working with us and sharing with us. And it is on this frequency of gratitude that they are able to connect. And part of that could be what we have projected inwardly ourselves to help build such a connection. We'd like to begin this transmission with the underlying theme of humanity. And not only humanity, but all of existence. And it is that of evolution, evolving. And it is the divine source itself that is on this pathway of evolution. And that pathway extends into your very existence upon the earth plane. And as you have learnt over numerous lifetimes to project your own spirit, your own consciousness, your own soul forces into a material world, so you have learnt to evolve and developed the ability and the strength to do this and to manifest your higher self upon the earth. So within this process, there is much to learn and much to achieve. This sense of undertaking, of projecting consciousness or growing consciousness within a physical body, and then overcoming the material state of it so that the spirit may maintain dominion. And it is not until the spirit attains a certain level of dominion, which with respect is at an emerging level in humanity. And it is still quite a journey before the capacity is provided to you to really manifest fully your spiritual and soul abilities upon the earth as a collective. Individually, there is great progress that has been made with some. And part of this progress requires the initiate on the path to make certain changes continually within themselves. It is an ongoing pathway over many lifetimes, where belief systems, opinions, attitudes, striving, effort, etc. is constantly shifting, growing, illuminating along the way. And in the earth plane itself, there are certain configurations of frequencies which make this task perhaps more difficult. So it is upon yourself to become more familiar with the frequencies upon or within your life which hold you down or inhibit you from rising above them. And in one case, the media in your world has this effect upon the population generally of subduing their higher frequencies and the higher vibration. And so to cultivate within yourself and take responsibility within yourself that which is otherwise deliberately or by purpose implanted within you to lower your frequency and your ability to work at high levels. And these frequencies also apply to your food sources, to the material you read, to sound and music that resonates through your organism, attitudes and energy fields of the people around you all come into play. The way that you have been perhaps conditioned or modelled in your early childhood, where your soul is malleable to receiving patterning from others who are around you, particularly your parents and carers. And for you then to exert your own personal authority, to recalibrate such energy fields, which can perhaps otherwise become overpowering on a subconscious level. And so these require removal or renewal from the old to the new, and recognizing and changing old belief systems can be a somewhat arduous task, not only to identify them, but to then to work upon them more readily and to clear them. And there are also portals within your energy field that you may activate or access through your meditations to open portals of higher learning, and I would say higher wisdom from things that already or previously learnt in previous lifetimes that are available to you when you are prepared. And often that preparation requires a little research, a little inquisitiveness on your part, and then the doorways and the portals to realize what you are seeking will then come to pass. And perhaps a key theme here for those who will receive this transmission is to seek to and attempt to relinquish past hurts and past transgressions, which carry as a millstone within your auric field. So forgiveness, an apologetic tone, whether personally or on a spiritual level, all serves to alleviate these energetic burdens and allow you to renew yourselves and to move forward. Many blessings to you all. Okay, now I'm just feeling that this, as the thoughts are coming into my mind, that this was transmitted from what's called a galactic council. So it's not any particular race of star people. It is from a collective of galactic representatives who work with and serve not only humanity but other emerging spiritually conscious worlds. So just absorbing the frequencies of our guides for a few more moments. Now, particularly through your crown chakra, it seems to be that there is available to us a stream of light or frequency that is streaming down almost in parallel to what was already in our crown chakra. Just see if you're aware of new frequencies around your head, above your head, just tingling down into your being. and just be receptive to receiving those. It does not necessarily require an intellectual exploration, but more a neutral receipt of them. And if a message comes to you telepathically of any purpose for this transmission, just be aware of it or receptive of it. So maybe certain geometrical forms or feelings or pulses or sensations that have been planted in your energy field. Now just imagine these are now penetrating right through your physical body, through all your muscles and soft tissue, through your nervous system, through your circulatory system, and now into your bones and other inner organs. Now we're just returning our focus back to our breath and breathing more rhythmically now. Just imagine that you're drawing these frequencies right down to your feet, and in fact past your feet, right down into Mother Earth. Some of these frequencies will enable you to harmonize a little more with your life here on Earth. And now just another bubble of light. You can picture a bubble of light around you to seal in the goodness, and wrap this bubble of light around under your feet. And we're just going to bring ourselves back into a waking state. So just wriggling our fingers and toes and have a little stretch. And for the people watching a recording of this or the live stream, I'm just going to bring this to an end while we go into our interactive forum here with our participants. So thank you all on the live stream or the recording, and check us out on Patreon, and hope to see you sometime in the interactive session. Cheers for now.